Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to be listening to Brian Reynolds, Brian Daniels, Brian Donalds. I don't know how to say his name. Deals with the massive boos and audience anger when answering DOGE questions. Of course. You know how irritated people are to know that this president said he was going to bring back jobs, he was going to lower prices, he was going to do all these things that he said he was going to do, and the first thing they do when they come in is cut a whole bunch of jobs in the federal government of poor people. Don't even hit the biggest thing, which is the Department of Homeland Defense. The Pentagon. Department of Homeland Defense, Pentagon, whatever we want to call it. I can't think of the name right now. I'm at a brain fart. But the highest budgeted piece isn't even touched, but 1%, something that's like 1% of our federal budget for our workers. They fire all them. You know, it's so much that people are upset about. Man, they get rid of the Department of Education, but hey, they're gonna take your student loans. They're definitely still gonna come after that. They got rid of the Department of Education, but they're gonna use the Department of Education to get your student loans from you. So I guess they'll keep it for that. I mean, people are upset, man. People are up in arms, man, and a lot of people are they're just mad, man. So hey, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let me see. Yeah.
I don't. Oh, you're what? Then I'm going to come back to the question later. It may or may not be.
Ask the question.
What? All right. Do you approve the Elon DOGE invading our Social Security files?
Elon Musk and DOGE have been authorized by the President of the United States. Don't leave. Are you ready? You ready for the other half of it? The previous president, President Byron. So you don't really hear the full story. You don't really hear the full story. Allow me to educate and bring you the full story.
They don't want to hear about President Obama when this president specifically has done something now. Now. They want to hear about now. He is not a good politician. Got to tell people what they want to hear. They don't want to hear about President Obama. Now, again, he can't tell the full truth because he'll lose his constituents. So I understand that point of it, but no.
When you're ready, I will tell you, because I don't want you to yell and not hear the full story. Because you're not listening. Yeah. I'm going to tell you the full story. Here's the full story. The previous administration, Joe Biden, he authorized 53 students to have access to the same database during his administration. 53. He authorized 53 students to have access to the Social Security database. And I didn't hear anybody being upset when Joe Biden authorized that. So how can you be upset when it's that versus Elon Musk? That is not true. Okay. If you're going to have a conversation about policy, then answer the question. Chance is not going to answer the question. Donald Trump authorized Elon Musk to have access.
This is chaos. Can barely hear what he's saying. It's chaos. It's chaos. People are upset about DOGE, man. They're upset about DOGE. Even people that voted for Donald Trump are upset about DOGE. They're upset about that. This administration came in with a lot of promises. The market is tanking. It's a lot to talk about.
I agree with that. Do you know who else agrees with it? Joe Biden. Because Joe Biden gave similar access to 53 students during his administration. you want, this is my question to the audience. Do you want to yell or do you want to hear? Because if you want to hear, I'm trying to give you information. I told you, I'm going to be factual. But you can yell or you can hear. The truth is, Joe Biden gave similar access to the same database during his administration to students. So it's okay then, but it's not okay now.
They still said no. They have an issue with anybody having access to private information from citizens. Period, man. Like, what? Like, oh, Joe Biden did it. That makes it any better? Like, nobody cares. Nobody wants Joe Biden to have information or Trump to have information. Are you excusing what Trump did? Is that what you're trying to say? You're making an excuse for why Donald Trump did what he did? You're making an excuse for why Donald Trump allowing Elon Musk, or just Elon Musk having access to that information. Trying to excuse it? Doesn't look too good, man. A lot of these politicians, man, after this administration, it's either they're going to sink completely or go into hibernation. There's no way that, like, you can't, like Marco Rubio, like, I don't know. I don't know how Marco Rubio is going to keep his career in politics after this. Him too. Like anybody who backs something that a lot of people were so up in arms against. We'll see.
The people who are upset with Elon Musk, was it okay when 53 students had the same access to the Social Security database? Was it okay then? But you did that. I got a better question. Is it okay to know that we have more than 300 people who are over the age of 100 who are still active in the Social Security database?
They don't believe you. You have to show the public. The public is not, this is the one thing I give us, right? People aren't stupid. Like, as much as we think we're, as intellectuals, as much as we think we're higher than the public for some reason, people aren't stupid. Like, they're not stupid. Like, you're telling them like this with no evidence. No one's showing anyone any evidence of anybody over 100 on anything. Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
That's okay. Is it okay? Is it okay? If we have people who are defrauding Social Security, and we won't do the necessary checks to make sure that the people who are getting the Social Security checks, seniors who pay to the program, are actually getting the dollars that they deserve, free from fraud, waste, and corruption. Is that okay? Because I think that's okay. And if you don't think that's okay, then now you're playing politics. You're not being factual. If you do not believe that it is okay, if you think it is fine for people to defraud Social Security, you and I don't agree. What the DOGE is doing is they are examining the records. They are providing their findings. Congress has to weigh in on those findings. That's the way the process works. If you're just upset because Donald Trump has Elon Musk doing it, then that doesn't make any sense. We have to make sense. We have to agree on certain things.
Politicians should never go anywhere where this will happen to them because it'll make you look bad. It'll be clips for the enemies forever. Well, I almost said idiots, but it'll be clips for the enemies forever. Don't go anywhere like this, you know. Like, go where you're accepted. So you're somewhere you're accepted in Florida. Go there. You rose to the position you rose based off some people voting on you. I know some people who believe your dumbass talking points, like with no evidence. You're saying you're coming with the facts, but you know, like if you go up in front of people, you should have paperwork, all kind of stuff, boards of something pointing towards any study that proves any of the stuff that you're talking about. Yeah.
Sir, I understand convenience, but sir, relax. Sir, the question was asked and I made my statement. Are you asking? I made my statement. It is not It is not okay. It is not okay to know that there is fraudulent activity in the Social Security Administration and do nothing. That is not okay. It's not okay. You have a responsibility to taxpayer dollars, and we are going to take that responsibility. It is also, let's be intellectually honest, it is also not as intellectually dishonest to be upset with Elon Musk, but not be upset with the 15 students who had similar access to the Biden administration. And if you want to know what they attack, I can't help it.
Ask them to just, we don't mind their teaching, but for the people that want it here, like we can't hear.
All right. Next question. There we go.
Yeah, man. I mean, Elon Musk fired a lot of people, you know, like a lot of people are not happy about being fired or removed from their jobs. That's not what they thought Make America Great Again was. A lot of people didn't think that. A lot of people are really angry at the fact that they didn't vote for Joe Biden. They voted for Kamala, and they're getting this in response. I mean, a lot of people are really going to be angry on May 5th. This administration just rolled in the punches, man. I don't know, man. I see why presidents don't do everything all at once. This president doing everything all at once is the reason why I see why presidents don't do everything all at once. Because you just don't know the ripple effects it's going to have on everybody else. And even though you think in the long term it might be beneficial, it might not be. It could be horrible. It could be catastrophic for people. Because when people go into economic downtimes, that's when fascist governments rise to power. Who knows? Maybe we've already bought into one. All right, y'all. Peace.